Okay, good afternoon. The chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center, and Lobby Department, co-comment and maybe viewers. Queen is the solution. Alive from our Shasha Alimosho branch have a case of child neglect reported by Uwatse Gloria against Mr. Samuel Micheal Udofia, represented by the mother. Please join us as we interview the parties for peaceful resolution. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page for Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center. For more useful information, visit our website on www.hdacc.org.ng. Thank you once again. Good afternoon. Happy weekend. And please be mindful of your unruly comments. Thank you. All right, Miss Gloria, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Okay, hear from you. Use the mic properly and let's hear your complaint. Thank you.
My complaint is that 2007, when I got pregnant, I was taken care of by the family of Mr. Samuel Michael. After the delivery, about 3 months later after delivery, from there on, they've not been asking after the child, and he has not been taking care of the child until date. It was last year when my elder brother ran across his elder sister around the area where the sister was working. My brother told the sister that why are they not asking after the
Why
child?
you give her the phone again to come and be making noise here? What is your problem?
Making noise.
Madam, give her, listen to the complaint of him. Give her the phone, listen to her complaint. Go ahead.
So my brother now told her that why are they not asking after the child? That they just neglect the child for me alone. So towards the end of that last year, they started putting a call through. They were calling seriously, and they were like they want to speak with the child, of which I did not allow any one of them that has been calling me to
Sorry,
have.
sorry, this woman distracted us. Start from the beginning. Let me hear what you are saying. And please speak up.
It all happened in 2007, and
Okay.
I was pregnant.
No, 7 or 17.
2007,
Okay.
when I was pregnant, I was being taken care by the family of Mr. Samuel Michael.
Okay.
Then after delivery, they did not ask after the child again. When the child was around 2 years of age, the man himself walked up to me and said, if it is possible that we want to take the child so that they can be taking care of the child because of school. I now told him that, how will you take a child of 2 years, is a minor, that I will be in charge of the child, he will be going to school under my care. Then you'll be bringing money for upkeep. Maybe during holidays, you'll be coming over to your place, to your parents' place to stay. So he did not agree. From there, they left the child. They did not ask after the child. Only me, I took up the responsibility of this child, send him to school. Until last year, when my elder brother ran across the elder sister where she was working, my brother now told the sister that why are they not asking after the boy? The sister now said they are sorry about that, that they would try. So my brother now gave the sister my own number. The sister started putting a call through. She was calling me on different occasions that she wants to speak with the child. I did not allow them. I did not give in to that consent. From there, January this year, the sister now came to pay a visit. So what I saw there was it was like a survey she came for to look. Maybe the child took after their brother. Maybe it has their resemblance. They keep calling, they kept calling over and over. I did not allow them. Though that day she came, she saw the child at home. So she talked, she apologized that she's very, very sorry for all that has happened. That from that time onward, They will try and see what they will do, that all of them have wronged me. So she now apologized, and she now paid a condolence visit also, because I lost my dad then. From there, I did not hear anything from them from that January until 17th of May, when I was at work. A number called me, and when the number called me, I picked it up because I was not having the number. The person said, good morning. Please, can you help me to call your elder brother to come and repair my gen? And I said, my elder brother to come and repair your gen. My elder brother does not repair gen. He said, it's Pastor Samuel from Akwa Ibom. I said, sorry, it's a wrong number. My mind did not went there. So it was later, and I said, Samuel from Akwa Ibom. And I said, are you sure it's not my son's father? I decided to save the number. I saved the number. After some time, I went on WhatsApp. I was checking if I would see any picture. There was no picture until about 3 weeks later. I now saw that he is the one. I left the number like that. I did not call him. Later, after some weeks again, another number now called me. It was a lady. The lady now said that she wants to speak with Roland, who is my son. I now asked her, please, who are you? She now said, is Samuel's wife. And I said, Samuel's wife. I said, please, I don't have any business with you. Please, can you give the phone to the person that gave you this number to call me, that is the one I have business with? She now said that the man is not there. I said, okay, whenever you see him, tell him I said he should call me. Not less than 5 minutes, the same number called me back. He was the one. So he started talking that he's sorry. I now told him that why will you give a lady phone that you should be calling the child? Imagine it was the child's number direct. Will the child now be speaking with her without the mother's consent? He now apologized that he's very, very sorry. I said, I don't like that. He now said, anyway, it's his wife to be, that they are preparing for their marriage, that she also is involved in the issue of the child, that she has been disturbing him. That why will you have a child and neglect the child? So he said, now as they are planning their wedding, that they also want to put the child in mind and see how they are going to take responsibility of the child. I said, no problem. After some weeks or thereabouts, he now called me and said that I should send the child's account number so that I can be forwarding money to the account number for the child. And I said, sending money to the child, is it important, like you as a father coming down to see this child one-on-one? He said he's very busy for now, that whenever he have chance to come to Lagos, that he will definitely do that. I now told him that if you should see this child on the road, will you know this child, that this child is your own child? He said yes, he will know the child. I said, how will you know the child? He said he remember the last time he saw the child. And I said, the last time you saw him unexpectedly, that was 2017 at the bus stop. When he was passing by, we were about to enter a bus. He met us on the way. That was the last time you saw the child. You are telling me you can remember the face of the child. So he now said I should not be angry. Later, he now said some people are going to call me from his church. That if they call me, I should please respond to them very well. And I said, okay, that I've held. The following day, a man called me, Pastor Odeme from Uyo. He said he wants to speak with me. So we booked a date for the next day. Then he started talking to me that he got the information that this young man, Mr. Samuel, has a child which he has left for a long time. So I told the man that, please, sir, before I can speak with you, are you a married man? He said, yes. I said, do you have any child or children? He said, yes, I have children. I said, please, how old is your first child? Is he up to 20 years? He said, no. Is your child up to 15? He said, no, that is 13.
Whom were you asking of all this person?
He's the pastor.
That's it.
So that I asked him the question so that he will understand what I've been passing through, taking care of the child all alone. So the man now said, yes, he has a child up to 13 plus. And I said, okay, I can listen to him now. So the man now started narrating what he has said.
All these children should go behind while you go over there and sit. All the children should come this way.
So the man now said he told them that he has a son, but he has left the son for a long time. I now asked the man, I said, please, sir, for how long did he tell you that he has left this child? He said he did not tell them, he just said it has been long. So I now told the man, for as long as 14 years, he has left this child unattended to. The man now
Come over
shouted.
here. All of you come over here. No.
The man shouted and said, that is very, very wrong. That what he has done is very, very bad. That they themselves in the church, that they are not happy with him, that they scold him, and they are still
Hmm? Then go outside then go and sit there. You don't understand.
and they are still on the issue, discussing the issue with him because he himself is from the marriage committee and the man is planning his wedding. But without my consent, they cannot allow him to get married. I told him that I don't have any business with him getting married. The only issue I have with him, he should take care of the child. That's the issue I have with him. So the man, he spoke for a long time. I put everything in record, it's in my phone. So after speaking, he now said that they will still get back to me. I now told him that I myself, like when I spoke with Mr. Samuel, that I told him that I will get back to him. He should give me from now to the ending of September. I will get back to him. But I did not know that the call was coming so soon. That he too should please give me time. I will get back to him. That was when I thought of coming to human rights to lay the complaint. Because since he wants to get married and now he wants to be sending upkeep for the child, there are times that he might be sending the money and the money might not be regular. Because that was what he did when I gave birth to the child. He said I should not work because my body is not strong and the baby is very, very tender. I,
How old is the baby now?
it's 14 years now.
Okay.
So I said, okay. So the child was just 2 months. I have to start work. I resumed work back because I teach. So I started teaching. For that period of time, he said I should not work when the child was a baby. For 6 months, he never sent anything for the upkeep of the child. If he has spent money on this child, all the money put together that he has spent is not even up to 20,000 for a boy of 14 years. His school, right from the day he started school, he has not even bought pencil of 5 naira, not to talk less of eraser or school sander or anything regarding school. And the child now is about entering SS1. He just finished his junior WAEC. So me, I don't want to be collecting any money from him per se, because if I start collecting money from him, at the end of the day, it might not it might not be regular. He might just send the money maybe 1 month, 2 months, or there about 3 months, and it will stop. And since he's getting married, I don't want to have issue with him. So I said, let me take the right step and come to human rights. He will be paying to human rights. Then from there, I will be getting the money back. He has not done anything for this child right from time.
So are you telling us that the child don't have idea of his father?
No,
Have they met?
only he used to come around when the child was still very tender,
How old?
when he was like 2, 3, 4 years. That was when he was coming around. Since then,
Then was he providing?
once in a while, like he will give me 3,000 naira. In the next how many months, he might not bring anything again. So if I
Was
can,
he working?
then he was working. He was working at Unilever when the child was small.
Working there has what?
I don't know, but he was working.
So for how long did he stop the communication and the support?
I can say he has stopped it for about 9 years now.
9 years. Would you complain to any member of the family?
I do not know where they are staying because they were formerly living in my area, but later they moved out. without telling me.
Were you custard? Were you visiting them? Because I heard you say they took care of you when you were pregnant.
Yes.
If there was constant communication, contact between you and the family outside the guy, wouldn't they have tell you when they are packing up?
I was going there, but at the time I stopped going there. The sister's shop that I used to go to, when I went there to, the sister too has moved out of the shop. So there was no trace of where,
After how many years in town?
after about 3 years, when the child was still tender.
Okay, both of you lost contact or you're not communicating with the family
I was
again.
not communicating with the family again.
Okay, Mama is here to respond on behalf of the son. Let's hear from Mama, please.
Absolutely.
Good afternoon. Praise the Lord. For this time, Mama, we like say, if he end up praying for us today or preach, but make we leave preaching and prayer, but praise the Lord. Good afternoon.
I'm happy to meet you.
I'm happy to meet you too.
What my daughter is saying,
I will use the
I'm
mic
not here
or,
to say the
or may they help you
tell
hold the
lies.
microphone.
Is it not clear?
Yes,
I'm not here to tell lies because I don't know the day God will call me.
yes, ma'am.
So, what my daughter is saying is truth. Not
Okay,
all. When
okay,
she was pregnant, I'm the one that is responsible for everything. She has already said that. Redeem Hospital from that time to the delivery. I do everything I pay. And there was a day in my house, I was searching something. I saw the receipt. I said, this doctor's receipt. Oh, I thank God that time things was easy and normal. There was change in my hands, more money. But things changed. When she put to bed, I do everything. I named the child. I did not wrong. What the mother asked me to bring, I provide everything. The mother said, bring old wrapper. I said, no, we don't use old wrapper. Use new wrapper. I bought it. The mother was happy. So what made me small to withdraw?
mm,
The mother said in the hospital,
mm,
I said it to God, not to anybody. But if they like, they believe. But the mother is not alive. I cannot lie to somebody that has passed away. The mother said that our children that they don't give to people outside, that their children they will take care, and if even though she don't have money, he will send somebody, he will carry that child and give somebody to take care of that child. I said, for my mind, oh, in the Redeem Hospital, my senior daughter was there. When I came back, I told two of them. I said, see this word, oh, somewhere go this type of place. This thing is not good now. I know for some family, then they do like that, but it's not good. I don't give up. I continue. I went there, I named the child. Then we used to carry the child, come to house. Anything we have to eat, and we have, I give, he will eat. We share it together. My daughter will come. If they come, he will say, okay, go and prepare something. They prepare, they will eat. I don't have much oh, because that period, the father died 2001. No money for my hand. I will take care of them alone. So I will not remember all because I don't know how to talk too much. Oh, please, ma. The one I remember that I will say, oh,
yes, ma'am.
I don't have anything to record here. Oh. I don't have brain because my head is not computer. So what I have, I can do as a mother, I do.
Yes, ma'am.
Then that child was tender. She used to bring the child from my house. And my second daughter, as she has said, used to visit her at their shop, our shop. Anything that she will have, he will give. He said the time she want to do birthday, she come to her, she provide little what she has. I don't know. She told me. So I continue. So one day my daughter said that her brother, as he said, asked her for market place where she passed. I said, this child, make una plan. could see this child. That is what I told my senior daughter. He said, she will go, she will go. That is what she tell me. But one day, to God be the glory, she came back, he said, she went. I said, how is the boy? I said, everything. He said, resembling brother, not really brother. I said, maybe me, I tell him, I said, that boy, our blood. So we finished that one. He said, we go back. I said, plan. Anything I have, I'll give you to go and see the child. I know that the mother will not allow you to carry the child, but anything I have, I will give to go and see the child. But right from that time, God is my witness. You look at my face and my body. I thank God for my life. I'm not passed away, but I was very strong and money full my hand. So I cannot do what I was saying that I will do to give my daughter to come and go and see that child. So this one, as my son went to, all that period, he said that he gave money. That Liver Brothers work that you hear was casual, It's not permanent. The little one that we give him, he will give that little one out. I said, continue, have bread is better than none. He continued to give what she has till they remove him from work. And since they remove him, no work again. And he's a winner. As he continued going to the winners church, because when he look for work, no work, and the work will not steady, will not permanent. If he work 2 months, if he work 3 months, they will remove him. Anywhere he will go as to look for work, they will remove him. As he continue for winners, so according to him, he said that one man came to him, he said, you should go and put his name for those people that want to do Wobi, this their pastoral something, so that he will use that one and manage and help himself. And he go and put his name. As they put his name and continue for that thing, as they finish it, they share them. They send him to Akwa Ibom State. It was 2019. This year, August, making 2 years since he went here. For long, there is no work. He was going up and down. If I did not give him, he will not eat. If I did not even, he will ask me for transport. If I don't have, I say I don't have. If I have, I will give him. I say take this 200 or 500. He will take the way he will take, and he will use the remaining one. So money was full in my hand. And he said, join that pastoral something. This August, this year, making 2 years. So, winner something, they say all of them must marry. And this marriage where they want marry, now they say they want other his own money. How much is in every month? 25,000. They paid him as a church something, as a pastor, and he's a junior, not senior pastor. And they paid him that amount, 25. I said, okay, manage that one. Half bread is better than none. Instead for devil to come and say, yes, for you, go and join gang of anything that is not, will not bring glory to God. I advise you do it. So, and they said all of them must marry. I said, no objection. I can't say don't marry. He took a wife and he said he want to marry. That is why they asked him in the church, you marry before or you have a child, because you don't want something when they will stay and another person will come and say, that is my child. I have a child. But you did not tell the church. You say the truth that he has a child. And they asked him. That is why he called her and tell her everything and narrate everything to her. So as he tell her, the church people say that he should come and meet the lady and meet the people that he come to report to. And there is no chance. And there they don't give people chance to go out because he just starts. So as they did not give him chance, I say, okay, let me come to represent him. I don't support him. I myself, I offend her. because money was plenty in my, it's plenty in my hand, even up till now. I'm rich. That's in the area I offend him. Supposing himself used to come to us like before, don't withdraw, break that relationship. If it is 5 naira, it's something. And I don't know where they are living. Where they live, the former place, I know. But when my daughter asked and find out, they said she has packed out of that place. So me, I don't know again. As money, my body get as it is. My mind not suit me. I just forget about everything. I say, let me leave her when it is time. God will do it. So maybe this is the time. So I offend her. When I call her on phone, he said, Mommy, you, I say, I know I offend you. He himself offend you. Money plenty for his hand. He cannot go and steal. Me, I cannot go and sell my body. Even I'm young, I cannot go and sell my body. I did not practice it. How much more this old age? So that is why. So,
Mama, he say
so
even though you did not
well,
practice.
I don't offend. I don't offend. I don't make mistake. He said, don't offend me, don't offend. So we dey talk and God will forgive us.
Okay. Mama, thank you
Because
very much.
I don't have much. I don't know how to
You
talk too
tried,
much.
but your son, Mama,
Mm,
yes, you agreed that you offended her.
yes.
You did not offend her, you offend your grandchild.
You see me now because that one don't know
Hold on.
anything.
Yes, you will know because the issue here is this. Your son did not try at all. Let me tell you, ma, a giver is not who have the heart of giving. When you say you don't have, you as a mother or a grandmother, we will still understand with you because she never said you abandon. She said when she was pregnant, the family took care of her. That is her first statement, and I'm still holding on to that. And who are the family? You, as a mother of the man, and possibly other of your children. So we first think about the good thing people have done in your life before you think of the bad when they err against you. But the issue here is your son. Because no matter how much you are earning, if it is 1 naira, you are supposed to have shared that 1 naira with the child. Because somebody that been taking care of the child right from when that child was born till this moment, you don't know her financial capability, you don't know her financial state, if she also have or she did not have. The heart of giving is not who have, but who have the mind of giving. That is the difference between a giver and those that have. He can equally leave the child and bring the child to come and drop with you. Whatever you are eating, you are drinking, you cannot abandon that grandchild. You will feed the grandchild with whatever that is surviving you that you are eating. But if she stuck to the child, she will hold the child. If she's earning 1 naira, she's not earning at all, she is begging or she's not begging, she will hold on to that child and she train that child with nothing or with something till the child become 14 and they remember. Now you are even saying you don't have. So if you are communicating with her now that God, your pocket is filled, even when you are still complaining as at that time, then nothing could have, nothing would have stopped you communicating normal the way you have been doing. But let me not cast much blame on you because you've accepted your error, but your fault. But where the fault lies most is your son. He gathered money now to marry. They no dey use mouth marry. Even if it's the woman that is sponsoring the marriage, At least you have something on your own.
Church.
If the church cannot say take money go and marry, any church that do that, I can't say that kind of church yet. You can't give money somebody to go and marry. A man must be prepared first, because if you marry a woman for a man, will you stay there to feed the man? Will you stay there to pay house rent for the man? Will you stay there to train the children when the woman give birth? Will you stay there to feed the man and the wife? It goes beyond take dowry go and pay. So your son that have stayed all these years, 14 good years, without bothering whether if the without giving concern if the son is living or the woman is living, that is very bad of him. If he was abandoned by his own father when you give birth to him, will he stand to survive what he's facing, what life that he's standing to face today? Talk more of having a wife. Now he want to be supporting once in a while, so that he will want to acquaint with the child and be claiming this is my son, whereas this son, you don't know how this son come to exist. If something happened to this child when he was little, your family, you people will still question this lady, where is our son, even though you did not pay her dowry. So come what may, we will still put call across to your son. Are you people doubting that the child did not belong to your son, or you believe the child belong to your son but they don't have to support the child? Mama, the question is for you, ma.
The child belongs to me.
Use the mic, ma.
So the child belongs to me.
The child belongs to you.
Yes.
Okay, we will only think of the child belongs to you if your son is willing to take responsibility of the child now. Because for the age 1 to 14, she have tried.
She has tried.
And that is the
I know.
age that is difficult for anybody to train a child. So if he wants to be having communication with the child, he should also take up the responsibility of that child now.
He will do.
Yeah, we will call him, so that if it
He
should be
called
some,
me. That is the
when
time.
we will call
before
him
he
now
was
from
ready.
this office, he knows that you are here and you are representing him.
Yes.
Since you have been saying, it's him that is working, it's him that have turned man not to marry, we have to ask him, now that you want to be communicating with this child, are you willing to take responsibility of this child now onward? Then fine. Then if you feel said no, then the mother should continue. Every mother, every mother that is a real mother, if you really want to handle your child, the child will know if you have communication with the father for life or not. Children of nowadays is not children that you feel you want to tell them story at 40 years. No. From tender age, they know who is with them and who is against them. And that is why we don't encourage parents to instigate children against their opposite sex. But if it's going on this way, then your son should call a spade, say, let him just put the record straight. If he's willing to be supporting and be taking care of the child, let him say so. Then he will let us know. You will sign on his behalf. They will be sending the child up. If you know the child is schooling, 14 years child is already schooling. So let both of them join hand and train the child. He has married. Have you married? God will provide you a good husband. Okay? God will grant you a good husband. Good husband, I said. Yes. That is life for you. It's not everybody that pass through your life that is for you. Life is phases. It's a journey that until you die,
Yes.
it's just a journey that you are going through. If it's meant to be for you, it will be for you. He would have settled with you. But because it's not made for you, it's a mistake and it's a journey of life, and God knows the reason why that child passed through both of you. And don't blame God, don't say anything, don't be angry with him, rejoice and praise God to offer you a man of your own. Okay? Don't hold it against him that you have a son, he leave you to marry am. It's a lie. You are
Please,
such a pretty lady, right? And God will give you somebody that will love you and love you dearly from his heart. He will not just love you, he will appreciate you. And you'll be happy to be married to such a person. Okay? Yeah.
please, ma,
Yes.
can continue.
Yes, go ahead.
This marriage of 18, I thank God because I don't know what common family they, this my daughter, because I call her my daughter, put to bed.
On Monday.
When she put to bed, she come to my house with that baby. I know my son. I know his character. And I know that he don't have money that time. All of them, two of them was just young boy, small girl and small boy. So they made themselves that pregnancy come. So when she came to my house, I encouraged her, not because that you say it. I called her, I said, Glory, take care of yourself. Don't you, because you have one child, you born this child, want to live yourself anyhow. When people will see you, they say, you are getting old, you are old, you don't do this, you don't. Take care of yourself so that when somebody see you, he will see you, he like you, he say, I want to marry you. So the time has come, as this woman has said it, the time has come. So don't worry yourself. I know I've offended you. I said it. I said my mind. I've offended you. And I told you that word is God that put it in my mouth. I told you that 2007. So God will send your own to you.
Okay, Mama, I want to ask you something. You saw this young lady, and how old was your son that time?
Ma, I
Hmm.
don't remember this hate. Things were there for this hate plenty. So I can't remember.
But you were telling her that she should take care of her so that somebody that will see her, another person will marry her. Why do you, as a mother of the son, and a girl have given birth for your son as a grandchild? Because if this girl is to be your own daughter, will you encourage her that she give birth to a child for another man, let the man marry another woman and leave your daughter, and they will be advising that the girl or your daughter should look for somebody that he should look good for another man to ask her hand in marriage?
Ma,
Meaning your hand is inside this problem.
ma, you see this thing. I saw my son. I know everything from A to Z. I know that he's not ready. He's
If
not
he's not
ready.
ready, hello ma, if he was not ready to marry, that is when you no suppose to engage in sex. Because as a mother, you should tell your child, your son, if you are no, you are not ready, even if you born at age 20, who you impregnated at age 20 will be your wife forever. Because if you are not ready to marry, don't engage with on safe sex, don't even engage yourself into sex.
I called her, I sit him down. I
Is
call
this
him,
person
I
now
sit
old now
him
that your
down, not
daughter
this
will, your
one.
son will not marry? Your son could have married her as
I
well
talked,
now.
even this one that he said he wants to marry. My senior daughter, I called her, I called him. I said, let us come together. What about Glory? Let's go back and take Glory. My son don't listen to me.
But he listen to
I
you now.
When I said he should come back and take him, he said I should forget about it. When I that initial time, when I talked to him, I talked to him. I called him, I talked to him. He said, Mommy, so ma, I can't force this girl to go and marry him.
I know.
Maybe it's not the
Is
will
the
of God.
statement you made that time that make me to reflect back.
Because what he answered me that make me, I told this my daughter that word. Is the statement that my son said to me and answer me, I said that.
Okay.
So if it is
Make
wrong,
I
you
ask you
should
a question
forgive me.
again, Mama. because other people fit dey now
Forgive me.
wan marry this young lady. Many people don marry from our platform. More marriages are coming up.
God will give him a husband.
Amen. I want to ask you, when this guy born pikin for your for your son, he get any bad character wey she dey do towards you?
He no do any bad character.
Okay, no
He
problem.
no get bad character, not that bad character.
Okay, thank you.
It's not bad character.
Okay, God bless you. Let's give us your where is the guy number. Give us, let's call him so that you will tell us if you'll be taking care of
Please, now
yes.
I've not finished.
Okay.
Why me I'm here
Mm.
is because of the he will take care of the child because of the wedding they want to do. Because when the pastor that side,
Mm.
Udeme, as he has said, when I called him, they give him the number. I called him. He said that they should come to human rights. He went to the one for Akwa Ibom. So those people say that they don't know here that they should come here when they do everything here, and they should connect with them for Akwa Ibom there, human rights, the place that he went, so that everything will work together.
The
Well,
son dey
so
the son dey Akwa Ibom.
he dey Akwa Ibom. My son, he dey Akwa Ibom.
No, this pikin dey Akwa Ibom.
No, he's here.
Now the son
So
dey here now.
this one that we are doing, not the child, this human rights that will come, I mean, as we are sitting down, we are discussing, talk how we are going to take he is going to take the care of the child, that those people there, they should connect them and let them know, so that they will carry them along, so that they will know.
Whatever will, at least anything will talk. Your son dey watch us when he dey. We
So-
wan call am now. The issue now is this: is your son ready to take care of this child
I asked
from
him.
now?
I asked him, you can ask him again.
And that is what I'm
So-
saying. It's not about connecting anybody. It's a simple thing. If he's ready to take care of the child from now, no problem. How much will you be supporting the child every month? The school fees of the child is like this. They put the child in a reasonable school where he can afford, or both of them can join hands to take care of the child. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello? What is this?
Yeah, hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, we're calling in for human rights officer. I believe you are watching us from there, from the way you are sounding.
I'm not watching. What am I watching? I'm listening. I'm hearing you.
You said what?
I said I'm not watching. I can hear you.
All right. This issue of this child that you are talking about, your son.
Okay.
Yes. The complaint is that the woman said you have never taken care of the child right from when that child was born till
Who
this
said so?
age 14.
Who said so?
Both your mother and the woman.
Well,
Yes.
I'm listening to
Well, the question we are asking now is this: are you ready to be taking care of this child onward?
you. Yes.
Okay, how much will be your monthly support for the child? Are you aware of the school the child is going?
No.
You are not.
No.
Good. Madam, which school is how much is the child school fees? Take that mic and speak, let him hear you.
The child was going to public school, but the child said he's no longer going to public school. I want to change to private school because the population in public school are too much.
Okay, that is not an excuse. I just asked you a question. The children that are going to public school, they are not animal.
Yes, ma'am.
And children that are even doing well today, most of them went to public school. Public school, no public school, as in at least they are being taught. Is the child going to mama? I don't ask you I'm not singing music for you to chorus with me.
I don't worry, sorry. It's public, not public. Sorry.
Which school is this child going at? That is the question I'm asking. There are so many children that are not even going to public school, if you don't know. Many, thousands of them are not going to public school. Oga, hold
Hold
on, I'm
on.
the one that call you, please. Go ahead.
It's going to public school.
Public school.
Yes, ma'am.
And you want to enroll the child. Are you working?
Yes, ma'am.
You are working. Have you find any what is it called, private school that she should be the child will be going
Yes, ma'am.
that will cost how much
For
per
the
term?
for the class that is you want to enter now,
Mm.
I've not gone to check for the amount.
And you don't have an idea.
I don't have
Eh?
I don't have idea for SS1 class.
You don't have an idea.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have to go and check all that. You're supposed to have put that in place before you come in here. So bring the mic. Mr. Samuel,
Okay, ma. Yeah, I can hear you, ma.
where is this mic now?
I can hear you.
Okay, you heard what she said. So
Okay.
yes, the child, according to her, the child is in public school.
Okay.
The issue is that public school, no public school. There's nothing wrong if a child is going to public school and is properly taken care of. But
Of
if
course.
the child is go to private school and she's working, you are working, is a modality that both of you need to discuss because she has tried on her own. Yes, she will look
Okay.
for a private school that the price is quite reasonable, that you will bring like 70% of whatever that they are paying there, then she will support as a mother. Then the monthly allowance that you'll be sending, you will let this office know because your mom is going to sign on your behalf. Every month
Okay.
you send the monthly allowance to her account, and then you keep the evidence. However you are sending it must go through your phone or through your bank where you keep your record, and this is the amount you are sending every month. Then if she's
Okay.
done with if she's done with the how making inquiry of how much the private school is cost, this office will also talk to you and inform you of how much it's going to cost and how the modality is going to be shared.
Okay.
Then your communication with the child, you have to create a better bond, and you also have to appreciate this lady that keep this child right from the one or from this child little age to this moment.
I've
It take
never not appreciated that before.
sorry.
I've always appreciated. I said I've never for once not appreciated her. Even from the onset, I was the one that orchestrated. I was the one that brought about it because I'm about settling down maritally. So I gave a number to the people in charge of the marriage counseling. They are going to check. I'm the pastor. So I had to orchestrate it so that I do the needful and do the right thing so that I don't get judged. So as it were, and the way she came about it, I don't know, for a few years I'll do what I'm meant to do as a father. Because she told me the boy was not going to school. That was the confusion she told me. Then when I spoke, she said it's about going to school. She didn't tell me the boy is going to school. She said the boy is about 20 SS1. So whatever is the case, wherever the conclusion, the Lord will give me grace to be able to do my own part as a father.
It's all right. Nevertheless, how much will it be as a child's upkeep? How much will it be giving the child every month?
Yes, that is a good question, man. So like I check on my salary, which I earn 25 as a pastor, but I can also sacrifice 10,000 naira out of it. That was why I told her from the onset, if do you have an account, or let's create an account. The woman I'm even settling down with called her, which she said it was not right because it's a long time that she has heard from me. The next thing is just to hear somebody calling her to send an account. So I told her, let's open an account. So I'll send it an up, which is the wife I'm about mine was also ready to support. But due to our communication with her, she had to pull herself up and say, let me pay my own issue myself. And I said, okay, let me have an account. She told me by the end of September, hey, the next thing is to pay human rights, and which is very good. So I am going to be spending 10,000 naira that for everything.
Okay, outside that, you know this child wear clothes. You understand? Feeding of children are more difficult than feeding of an adult. Because if you calculate 10,000 naira in a month, the way things are hiking these days is, I can tell you, the 10,000 naira cannot do nothing. But nevertheless, you need to start from somewhere. But if you have more than that, please do it because it's your child. It's your child and it's for
Of
you.
course.
Then,
Of course.
because you've not seen this child for a while, what you need to
Mm.
do, take a break or an excuse from your office, come around, have the chat with your child, look at this child one on one. Let this child at least set an eye on you as a father.
Okay.
While you are coming, probably because you don't know the size of the child, because some kids grow bigger than their age, some even, I mean, they are lesser than than their growth. You come around, when you see the child,
Yeah,
go to
that's
the
why
market
she's
and
afford.
give the child some wares like shoes, clothes, and some things that this child need as well.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So, as it was,
Step by
what
step.
are we concluding on today right now? Is it that I can have an account that I can be sending upkeep for this boy? Because I'm concerned.
Okay, what you need to do, because we have procedure here. If you are sending money to our account here, it take long process because people have to sign and we are giving money once in a month out. So what you will do, if you send money to the woman account, send the slip or the proof of the payment to our
Yes.
line.
I
Then
will
we will
not
show that,
present
okay, once you credit her account, send the what is it called, send the proof of payment to our account that this is the support for of so child from so person. You do that.
Ma, wait, is this your number on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe whenever I do my transaction, I'll snapshot my transaction and I'll send it to your number.
Yes, you can do that, and you can equally send it via SMS if the WhatsApp line is not on coming up at that moment.
Okay.
Then, if she's done with her school, what is it called? This office will get back to you. Yes, if she confirm what it takes to enroll the child at the first time and subsequent, um, what is it called? Payment. That is for per term. We'll let you know so that that can be done, and let there be bond. Communicate with the child, and please let there be respect for the mom. She have really tried, and any single mother
I've
that take care of the
disrespected
child,
her for
people
once.
should try as much as possible to appreciate them.
Ma, I've never disrespected her for once. All my communication with her has always been I have never for once. But I know how it is for you to cater for a boy for more than 10 years till this age. So it's so good. Thank God for everything that is coming up right now. It's what I've always prayed for because I don't want to go back against me. Not by
Okay,
even man, but by God.
it's all right. What you have agreed is what to write on your behalf, and your mom will just sign. All right, we'll get back to you. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Do you have any other thing?
It was the lady that he wanted to marry that instigated him, that she herself cannot get married to him because I think the lady also has two kids already.
How is that your concern?
So it's the lady that told him that
Were you there? Why can't you just mind your business?
it was what the pastors they said.
Which pastors? Are you part of the church?
No, I'm not.
Are you worshiping in that church? Were you there when that conversation took place? Young lady, mind your business. Move on with your life, right? You have a lot to do with your life. What, you heard me?
Yes, ma'am.
You do what?
I have a lot to move on with my life.
You have a lot to do with your life. If he has moved on, if he choose to marry a woman with 10 kids, probably who impregnated the woman is not the woman's husband. Now she find her husband. It's possible you have one, but who you have for may not be your husband. And your husband is from, when both of you find each other, you don't need to be told. Dust, dust your feet. Move on. Who Whoever instigated him, what is instigation? Instigation is when you tell somebody to do something against his or her wish. So as far as you were not there, anything you said when you are not part of the conversation is gossip. And gossip, you hardly find facts in it. So you drop whatever. I thought you have any other thing reasonable to say. But if that is what you want to say, then it's not necessary.
The only thing I have to say was that when he called me, when he was talking, he said that I should be happy that now he's coming out to even come and take responsibility of the child. So I told him that even if he did not come out to take responsibility, God that has been doing it all along will keep doing it.
Come what me. Come what me. Let me say something. Have you ever seen when you fall somebody on the floor and you held the person down? What happened to both of you? Eh?
You fall down.
What happened to both of you? You held somebody on the floor.
You not stand up.
Okay, the person is on the floor and you are holding the person. Did you move out of the place?
No.
How many people is on the floor?
Two.
Because you are there. You are holding the person and you are also there. So it's not necessary you hold on to anything, anybody of such, mostly when this issue like that. If you really want to see light ahead of you, you trash this kind of a thing. Once a man said, I don't want again, organize yourself, mostly when you are not being in marriage. If you prayed, you left and right and you know it's not moving, move on with your life. He has moved on with his life. So don't bring anything to entangle yourself. All you need to do, let your child become what you want that child to become positively. And that's all. Then take good care of yourself. Don't mourn any relationship. Take good care of what? Yourself. Your happiness first. And that happiness is what makes you look good, and that's what will make you live long. But if you begin to live your life for anybody, begin to live your life for what other people will say, you have a child for him and he did not marry you, you start living your life for people. And that is very wrong. It will be the highest mistake you ever blame yourself doing. Don't live your life for people. Live your life for God, then yourself. Every other person is secondary in your life. Take good care of yourself as a young lady. Make your hair, make it neat. Look for a nice, you must not buy expensive clothes. Look for something reasonable that suits your body. Move on. Open door for better relationship than not sex relationship. You can be with more than 10 people, can be friends with them. All of them can ask your hand in marriage, but you end up marrying one person. But when you don't engage yourself with sex, that is when you know if you are parting away, you are going out from any relationship, you will not regret your life. It's only when people have slept with you, if the man says I don't want again, if you are break my heart, you are break my liver. No. Define the relationship. You want to marry me, no problem. Both of you can move on. Whatever differences, you can be discussing it. You avoid a situation where you meet the person that you rape the man or the man will rape you. But good, better, defined relationship can be with you, can be between you and even different, more than one or two person. And you are keeping that relationship for a better thing. But who you want, and when you weigh all these people, you know the kind of person you want and who can tolerate you and all that. Then you make a choice. Just move on, my sister.
Thank you,
Okay?
ma.
Yes. You are so pretty to allow anything to be disturbing you. And mama is more or less like your mother. Forgive her. Okay? Don't deprive them communication with the child. Because a seed that you sow, you will reap it. Right? Yes. Any seed you sow, you will reap it. Sow a good seed so that God in turn will make you reap a good harvest. Yes. If you bound and you disconnect them, even though the man did not do well, you disconnect the child from talking to the father. This is blood. It's not proper. If you are if you find yourself in such situation, you will not equally like it. So let God judge. Let God intervene. Let God take over. Allow them to communicate with the child. Okay, and you see what will happen. Don't hold any grudges. Okay, forgive and let go. Thank you.
Thank you.
One day say abeg dis place is becoming hot. All in first. All in first. You are making hell of noise. All right, thank you viewers for being with us. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page, a Woman Right Defender and Access to Justice Advocate Center. I want to appeal to you people, please don't get distracted. Don't get distracted when you come to this place. You will just do the needful. You don't just bother yourself. Be focused on the case, on how you can intervene. Let your comments solve people's problem. That is what I feel everybody should do. Don't forget about anybody that want to come here to talk nonsense. The only thing, thank God, yeah, it's easy. It doesn't cost us nothing to block anybody. But be focused, please. Don't let anybody distract your attention, okay? God bless you. We'll be back in a moment.